We now return to another rainy day. Alright, so I do want to get this going for beautification. So let's go ahead and start this, and first thing I'm going to do is actually take care of this incoming demand for industry. I think we'll just make some kind of V shape over here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Power, actually, before we go cutting off all the power, these guys kind of need it. It says they have power. I don't believe them. Where are they getting power from? Oh, no. They very much do not have power. I know how to read maps. Well, as soon as I put some industry in here, which I think is still in my resource, barely. It's barely still in the resources, so we'll attract some forestry over there. As soon as I get some in here, they will connect their power, but seeing as how that power connects the whole city, we can't really afford to do that. It's active without power, I guess. They've got hamsters in there. It runs on hemp. I don't know. Whatever the case, we'll just reattach our power there. And I'm also going to want to do something like that here because I'm going to get rid of these in order to put in footpaths. So that should be good. That should be good. Why don't you have power? Are we just low on power? Yeah, it looks like it. Come on, come on. Okay, so what's going on here? I think it's just low on power, because they should be connected. All those bubbles are going away now. Okay. Brownout, never mind. Right, okay, so, these paths. This is going to be, I do want it to be one continuous thing and go under here. So I'm actually going to start, not there, I'm going to start building this. And we will try to connect it up. So I want this to go like there. And I do actually want it to connect into the corners here because I'm going to have crosswalks there once those roads develop. Okay. And the question here, how much space do I need to give it for a run-up to go down? I think that's probably nope, nope, nope. There. We want it to go down, so it would go down by 3, but it's 2. Okay, fine. And so to make sure that connects up properly, we're going to start over on this side. And this one's got a bit longer to go. So I think we could probably... I mean, yeah, it's actually going to have a lot of space. That's okay, we can put something in that corner maybe. There. So, hopefully that'll work. I mean, it is a little bit weird going down almost a story just to get to that. And this is having a little bit of an unintended consequence there. I mean, you can't see it so much now, but it's the path is actually... Okay, well, let's finish that up then. And starting to see some residential. I think I might be prepared to start working on that. Might be a little bit too curvy. Put trees in there and all sorts of fancy stuff. This one is going to be a little bit different. I mean, this one right here in the middle is going to be the same, but this one right here, I don't know what I want to do with that. So I guess for now I can just kind of connect it up out there and just make it like come to there. And I'll just kind of, I don't know, we can always fix it later, right? Right. So that's that side. I want to put trees in there, but I also want to take care of this side. But I want to maybe address this right now. So let's open that up, buy that, and we will begin on this side. So I would like, now that I've got the highway, I would like to get the highways going. There's a couple issues with this. First of all, I can't do what I've done here because there is no highway that acts like this. The highways do go up to 6-lane, but that's 6 on one side. So what I'd have to do is drop down 2 of these, which I'd like to do because I want this to be highway. It's a speed 100 versus speed 60, but I can't really do that. I wouldn't have the money, and the upkeep right now I think would knock me out, seeing as how I just spent a bunch on something. What the hell just spent so much money? Is it those bike paths? Does that count as parks and plazas? Because I don't even have any. But I've got a budget for it. Well, anyway, that is something I do want to deal with, though, is actually the parks and plazas. Why don't we do that instead of putting more people into the city? Let's do that. I mean, I am apparently paying for it, so let's do it. That means we're going to be knocking out some homes. So maybe one that's kind of like right there. Gets nice and central. We could put a playground kind of near there. What's just happened there? Hold on. Is that just never developed? Was that... Oh, I tore the... Right, I tore a fire station out of there. Okay. Well, actually, that might have been a place for a park. Let's just put this right here, because that does take out some, but it's nice and central to this neighborhood. I mean, if I put it right there, it would capture the whole neighborhood, but I do want another park in this neighborhood, or a basketball court or something. So put that down right there, and where can I put a basketball court? These are rather large. I mean, they would go great along here. Basketball court kind of by the school makes sense. We're overlapping, but maybe that's kind of the point. I could put a basketball court right there. That would make a little more sense with the bike path. Then we could kind of shove the bike path. I mean, I can't put a park up in here, but I could push this over here, and then the bike path, well, the walking path on this side could then come into a nice little hidden grove or something like that. Yeah, why not? So we'll put our b-ball park right here. And it should have gone the other way, the other direction, so that these guys and the bleachers were facing the other way for privacy's sake. It matters. More parks and rec. Plazas. Plazas with trees. This will go in a business district. In fact, this would be really good for the corner right here. Actually, that's residence, isn't it? And that now goes over top of that. And this in the shopping center. I could actually afford this right now. Drop me a lot of money. But I could do it. And its benefit is what? I don't know. But it might increase, since that is my shopping center, it might increase a little bit of If it's just happiness, that's not going to really do anything for me. What I need is something that increases, like, the business, like the commercial income or something like that. Something important. I could put this here if I got rid of that. This needs to be in a businessy area, though. I mean, I guess I could put it here. I don't really want anything. I mean, what would go there? I would have to put a road with like a cul-de-sac, and that would be just bizarre. Otherwise, I might just have to do it anyway, because there might have to be an internal road. If I do put this here, that's a whole lot of space in the back that's not doing anything. On the other hand, what I could do is I could take that curve out and make a square, and in that square, it could go around the mall. Okay, let's not touch that just yet. I want to figure this one out. Because I could make like a little internal square with the mall in the middle, and it would be kind of like a roundabout. I could even make it like a roundabout by making it one-way streets that go up and around that way. And just be like a square roundabout. Okay, we'll figure that one out later. I'll hang on to my plazas. Although plaza's kind of like end capping here, where it merges into the residential. Might be a little bit nicer. Okay. So more. We need like a playground. Is there a tiny playground? Just larges. Small park. Small playground. Oh, there we go. So that's kind of by the school. I would kind of like something over by the school. Maybe we should in fact be putting something out here though. Playground right by the highway? I don't think that's a good idea. Dog park right by the highway though. That makes all the sense in the world. If I do... Maybe out on this side? Where that eventual bike path? Well, that's the thing. The walking path would terminate inside of a dog park. Which could be okay. That could work. Why don't we do that? Let's put it right here. It has some limited use there, but it'll get people on the other side just a little bit. And then we need to actually put, like, a playground. I would like the playground to be close to a school, but it doesn't have to be. There needs to be playgrounds in residential areas, too. That's taking out too many homes for my taste. Is that far enough away from... I'll go right there. Okay. So I think maybe as far as beautification goes, that might be enough. We probably do need some more over here, but I still don't know what I even want to do with this. So we won't touch that for right now. Let's just run a little bit. See these things become active. See, oh good, good. It's increasing a little bit. What's land value like? Mostly along there is where the land value is, and for some reason along the hill. I don't understand that. I guess Riverview property. Maybe that's what I could call one of these neighborhoods. Riverview. Once I get some fancy neighborhood out here or something. Okay. Well, that seems to have had some impact anyhow. Residential happiness could actually be a lot happier. So what's your deal? What is going on there? Is that a house? Oh, no. I thought this was a house wrapped around a tiny house. Interesting. What's your happiness deal? Just the education? Speaking of education, we've got plenty of capacity still, so there's no excuse there as far as I'm concerned. Damn, that is huge. And bright. I'm not sure the neighborhood really wanted this. That's really more of a, that's less of a neighborhood park and really more of like a main area downtown somewhere park. Might have put a little bit too much in there. A small park probably would have done the deal. This dog park is, I guess, closed for the night. But while we're on this side, let's go ahead and start moving some things around. I'm going to actually move the police station over. I want it facing out to this, not the main one. I want this facing here. That way, once they have to go on patrol, they have the choice of going left. Because otherwise they're just going to go right and have to do some fancy whatevers. So we'll knock that out there. And then I'm afraid we're going to have to get rid of some homes because I want my... that's probably a good tax-paying home right there too. I'm sure I'm getting a lot of money out of that. Where you're going to go, I don't know, because we actually have no place for you to go. But for the sake of keeping the noise down, which is what this is all about, I'm going to put trees there and all that shit to keep it down. We need to do it. So, let's just get started. Oh, that's a nice one too. So this, considering how much money this has cost me, just to put down on that side, I might just be slitting my own wrists right now. Okay, and that kind of terminates on the dog park. But that's okay. And then, same thing here. But no one wants their house, like, right on the other side of a drugstore anyway, right? So, for the look of things, and I don't even know why I'm making it all wobbly, that would actually annoy the shit out of me. And then I said I was going to do the same for you here. You're actually building right now. Okay. Because that, when you get down here, that's pretty severe. To go, ooh. I could just as easily pull it up and go straight. Go straight. We'll do that on the other one, because that's got to go straight across. Well, not necessarily, actually. I mean, that one is going to... There's going to be an intersection there anyway, right? Like a crosswalk, eventually. Because at any intersection it would put a crosswalk in. Okay. So we've got that. And I guess we can just kind of make a little path into here. I don't really want that to be a curved path into there, though. Friendly neighborhood park. Oh. Oh. Maybe this'll... These guys will probably need something like this, right? We don't want it covering anything that's not residential. So I could put it over here, I guess. Looks like it would take out a number of things. 20,000. No. About to make a mistake there. Where am I? I've lost myself in my own town. And we'll deal with that later. So, I guess I just pull out some decorations now. We'll pull out, like, where are my rocks? Now I've got so many things in here, they all just kind of, that's too big. Maybe a nice big rock there, and another decorative rock here. Try and match the trees a little bit. Is that the right kind of tree? Doesn't look like it. There's little bushes. I do think I've got like park benches and stuff. Okay. So let's go looking for that sort of thing. I swear I saw park benches in here somewhere. High level bench, there we go, something like that. Maybe, how do I rotate that? No. Is it the left? There it is. So we'll just have, well, you probably want the park benches facing the other direction, I imagine. You're facing out towards the houses and not the dumpsters. Okay. What is that? Trash can, dog park, trash can. Well, you know, there might we might want one anyway, just kind of near the beginning here, right? Because there's trees all along here. The dogs are going to want to, especially that rock. There. They're just like a regular trash can, though. What is that? Beer garden sign. Flower garden. Oh, that might be nice. I think that's good enough for that side. So, etc. Basically. I'm really going to have to go through here and see all the new things that I've got. But, and that's definitely too sparse. I don't think it has the impact that I was hoping it would have on... I definitely want more. I've turned off my brush, the landscaping brush, with the mod. However, that mod did come with the tree brush, I think. So I don't have to go putting them down one at a time. What's that costing me anyway? Only 10. Okay. Well, fiddle with that as we go on. I don't know how much on-camera time I want to dedicate to the placement of trees and benches. I really think that we kind of want to start jumping into actual development. So maybe now that the parks are in place, how's land value? That's not land value. Really had no impact. Oh, we don't even have parks over here though, do we? So of course it wouldn't have any impact. But this stuff, that's going to take a lot more. It's going to take a lot more. So I think we'll just stick to a lot of the city building and not so much the decorations, which I might just do off camera, and then I'll show my work later. Especially this little thing that I don't even know what I want to do with it. But I think that's enough for now. So I'll end this one here. We'll probably get back to actual city construction next time. I'm glad that my income is back. Alright. See you then.